here we go. Here we go, here we go. There's my chat. Or no, yes, there's my chat, and also there's my microphone. My thing that lets me interact with chat. Although, I mean, I also have fingers. Those also work. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Enough of my rambling. Welcome to Mortality Monday, where we're playing Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. We are, I believe, about halfway through the game. Maybe a little under halfway. If my save files are correct in their percentage listing. I have made myself a nice mug of hot chocolate, and I have a stroopwafel, which is very not French, but too bad. Just to give that snooty cafe owner a heart attack. Too bad I don't have any almond croissants. Anyway, yes. We are trying to weasel some information out of Bijou here about the whole gallery ownership, I guess? I don't really know what's yeah, who actually owns the painting that was stolen? That's the big question right now.
Hey, Nico?
Yes, George?
What do you think we should do now?
Ask her about her role in the whole affair.
Alright.
How are you, Bijou?
I have the teeniest of headaches, Sherry. It always happens when I sleep in the afternoon.
Aw.
I figured it was the champagne before the nap that had done the damage.
Yeah.
I need you to be honest with me, Bijou.
She's a little hungover from that whole drinking bout she engaged in. Borge Bobbart and Biko Bollard. It's funny because Bollard is actually a thing. Yeah.
Hobbs appears to know you very well. I saw a sketch of you in his portfolio.
Must have been a study for a painting.
Are you sure there's nothing else?
Quite sure.
A naked study. Like this one right here.
Did you know that the provenance was fake?
For la malédiction? I had no idea.
Lane said you had him approve it.
Silly fool is getting confused again.
Okay. We'll have a bunch of inventory items.
Here are your keys back, Bijou.
When did I give you those? Oh, I can't think today.
Oh, I can just give them to her, I guess. Oh, no, wait, no. They're still there. Hey, howdy, Mr. Gel.
Would you like these lovely flowers?
Please, no. Give them to your lady friend. I am not in the mood for flowers.
Aw.
Bijou wouldn't be interested in that.
Why are you showing me that? That's lovely, dear.
But I do not care.
Bijou wouldn't be interested in that. Bijou wouldn't be interested in that.
Why are you showing me that?
This is a note from Hobbs that I found in your safe.
How did you get access to that? How dare you?
Bijou, you gave me the keys.
You took them back a minute ago.
Huh, nice.
I did? Oh, my head. I don't
Nice
remember.
little nod.
We didn't do anything else, did we, Georges?
The note is addressed to you, so Lane was telling the truth. You were in charge of the paperwork.
Oh, so what if I was? That's not illegal?
I believe this is for you.
A diamond ring? What has that to do with me?
A gift for you. From Henri.
Henri bought me so many expensive things. He never needed to.
Aw.
The note from Hobbs makes it quite clear that you knew him rather well.
Oh, all right, I did.
So, you lied to me. So you had the provenance made. You knew it was fake.
I'm not admitting anything.
I think Henri asked Medovsky for more money so that he could buy you that ring.
And maybe that's the reason he was shot.
Nico.
Oof,
No,
harsh.
she's right. Henri always felt he had to fight to keep me. Truth is, I love them both. Wilf and Henri. And now Henri is dead because of me.
Oh,
Go ahead. Ask your questions. I promise I will tell the truth this time.
oh, I feel so sorry for her.
So, you and Hobbs are lovers?
We have been ever since 75. Henri never knew about it. They were in a band together back then.
So you were unfaithful to Henri right from the start.
It was never cheating. I loved them both.
Polyamory. Still, I mean, it's probably... It's not really... It doesn't really count as polyamory unless everybody is aware of and okay with the situation.
So you had Hobbs fake the provenance so that Lane would approve it for the insurance.
Wilf passed it to me, and I persuaded Lane to sign it. He never knew it was a fake. Wilf is brilliant at what he does.
And what he does is forgery.
So what was Medovsky's role in all this?
It was all his idea. He'd had an offer on La Malédiction from someone, so Wilf put Medovsky in touch with me and Henri. He wanted to cash in on both the sale and the insurance. He set up the security company to deal with the robbery. I've been such a fool. Henri was never supposed to die.
I know you didn't mean for that to happen.
Wilf called me yesterday trying to comfort me. He said he would take care of me, that he had plans.
Does that mean he has the painting?
Yes. He joked about a secret place. Something about the original being behind my behind. I didn't understand.
Thanks, Bijou. You've been very helpful.
You know, I had the strangest dream earlier. Henri was here, and we danced together again. Such bliss.
Aw.
That must have been wonderful. Anyway, thanks again for your time, and... Nico, I think it's time we went to London.
Well, gotta be going. Bye-bye.
George, do you have something you need to tell me?
No. Can't think of anything right now. But let's go, shall we?
Several hours later, in a seedy part of London. Ah, yes, back here
So
again.
in the end, Hobbs was at the heart of the whole scam.
All we have to do now is find the painting.
Yeah. Then we blow everything open and nail Medovsky.
I get that front page story.
And I get to clear my name. And keep my job.
So much for your devil-worshipping Gnostics, George.
Well, you know me. Nothing I like more than a good conspiracy.
Feel like we're only scratching the surface here.
Hold on a second.
What's the matter?
This chain. It's from the gate.
So?
It's been forced.
A break-in?
Or maybe a breakout. Hobbs escaping from Lady Piermont.
Maybe.
Oh, please.
This doesn't feel right.
Who would ever want to escape from that wonderful woman? Was that window broken before?
Hobbs's van was there. He had to be home. The handbrake looked ineffective, like all the other safety features. I decided to leave the handbrake alone. A blast on the horn had worked last time. Ominous. The large dumpster was full of garbage.
As dumpsters often are.
I decided to leave the dumpster alone. It was Hobbs's mailbox. It was the door to Hobbs's studio.
Is it George?
One Mississippi, two
It's George.
Mississippi, three Mississippi. No Hobbs.
Out cold, probably.
God, this I keep going to this. Bile beans. Ugh. Healthy, bright-eyed, and slim.
The balcony was quite high up. The door on the balcony looks like it's open.
How are you going to get up there?
I'm working on that.
I like this.
The crane was tangled in a mess of cables and bird nest, but it looked like the swing arm could reach the balcony.
It's the seagull from Loom,
And that was a mean-looking seagull.
and also from Monkey Island.
The seagull was staring me down. I needed to get closer. A rusty old drain pipe.
Yeah, 'cause climbing drain pipes always works in these games. Or it works, but
Hey, Nico,
never without consequences.
this drain pipe looks climbable.
Are you mad?
A little bit.
Hey, get out of here.
Seagull problems, George?
That's one nasty bird.
I wonder if I have to scare the seagull off first, or like have Nico do it while I'm on the drain pipe. But let's try. Let's try things. Oh, wait, there's a crowbar. I just saw a crowbar on the ground. Hold on.
A crowbar lay discarded on the ground.
One of the
Hey,
most
Nico, take a look at this.
useful items in any inventory game, or any adventure game. Wow. Inventory
Do
game.
you think someone used it to force the gate?
Possibly. But their loss is our gain. You never know when you're going to need a crowbar.
It's true. Okay, let's try this. A gold bar. I see what you did there.
It was worth another try.
Okay, and then maybe George can't move any faster. Oh, yeah, just like immediately teleports back. That's stupid.
Get lost.
Okay, let's try this.
Beaten by a seagull again?
That is one hell of a sharp beak.
Nico, I'd like to see you come up here.
Hey, Nico.
What, Josh?
I think I could probably get through that door up there.
Be careful. It's pretty high.
That is one mean-looking seagull.
You don't want to make it angry.
Do me a favor and honk the horn.
No problem.
Sweet. Thank you, Nico.
crane was rusted solid. I'd need more force to free it.
Crowbar. Hey. Damn it.
Hey, Nico.
What, Josh?
Another horn blast, please.
Nico, could you honk the horn again?
Sure.
Nico, you're on horn duty. Beautiful.
Be careful, Josh.
Woo!
Wait there, Nico. I'll come and let you in.
Nice one. Good job, George. Full marks all around. Oh, the record player's still going.
Something isn't right.
We'd better be careful.
I'm worried that I'm gonna pull the cover off of this painting and like Wilf is gonna be in there like impaled on something. Like I'm predicting full like Dagger of Amun-Ra corpse close up here. Probably won't be that bad, but that's immediately where my brain is going. Okay, yeah, so we're a little bit under halfway.
The fuse box was emitting a sinister buzzing sound. It was in a bad state. I decided that some lighting might help. The fuse box buzzed slightly, but nothing happened. I guess the lighting circuit had gone.
George, be careful. Hope said those circuits were old.
Yeah, I think I'll leave the lights off. There were no freezing Lady Piermonts to placate. Jasmine had finished playing, but the needle was stuck.
Thanks, George. That was really starting to annoy me.
You're welcome.
The elevator platform had metal hoops for securing cargo. The buttons controlled the cargo elevator.
Oh.
You'd better take a look at this.
Oh, interesting. She just does it herself. If I
I
ignore
think
it.
it's a Manet.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a Hobbes. In the style of Manet. Or, as the experts prefer to call it, a forged Manet. Hobbes isn't just a restorer, he's a full-blown forger.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, that must be...
You. Hobbes is good. You look very pretty.
And that's you. Oh my, you look very...
Violated.
Yes. Is that Lady Piermont?
Yes.
Is she
Yep.
in your...
Yeah.
What?
Oh, so all along we were just modeling for a forgery.
Forgery. Terrific, huh? I can add it to my murder rap. Let's just pretend this never happened, okay?
I guess technically George has murdered people.
Hobbes had done a fantastic job, but I hoped the painting would never see the light of day.
Cool.
The elevator platform had metal hoops for securing cargo. The door looked reinforced. La Malediccio had to be in there somewhere. Locked. If Hobbs is home, he's behind this door.
Potential larceny charges, yeah. Probably some vandalism. Let's try the
A
crowbar.
metal strip had been welded to the door frame, specifically to stop anyone levering the door open.
Oh. Bullshit. Ooh. I have an idea.
I had a feeling the chain was going to be useful.
Let's do this. Yep.
That should do the trick.
Interesting that it doesn't make you do it. Just like it just like basically solves the puzzle for you once you go, okay, chain to the door, and then it goes, okay, let me do the rest for you.
So what now?
Let's see what Hobbs keeps tucked away up here.
I guess it's good that it knew what I was trying to do. It's like, yeah, you figured it out. I won't make you go through the whole rigmarole.
So this is Hobbs's lair.
Not exactly the penthouse suite, is it?
Nice laundry line up here. Oh, there's a familiar looking butt.
This is a true
That's one for the
masterpiece.
quote book.
A fake masterpiece, you mean?
Why don't I have a quote bot on my channel? I need to fix that.
Strange. Hey, Nico, come and take a look at this. This painting. There's something familiar about it.
It's a woman's buttocks, George.
I know that, but I recognize him. Know what? I think it's Bijou.
I don't want to know how you know that,
Hey,
George.
you were in her apartment. You saw.
Didn't she say the painting was hidden behind her behind?
Exactly.
So maybe.
Damn it, it's screwed into the wall.
Okay. I want to look around first before I immediately walk away with that painting.
It was a beautiful painting. I wouldn't like to try and clean anything in this sink.
Thankfully, I don't think you'll have to.
Apart from some old pipework, the cupboard was empty. Tucked in amongst the junk on the cupboard was an answer phone. The door concealed the contents of the cupboard.
An answer phone? Oh, like an answering machine? Answer phone is a weird term to me.
Nico,
Not familiar with that one.
What is it?
Hobbs's answer phone, and he's got messages.
Let's hear them.
Always a good source of clues.
You have 2 messages. Message 1.
Hobbs, Medovsky here. I'm at the airport. I have to be quick. My flight leaves shortly, and
Final call for passengers for flight PA470 to Barcelona.
it is a shame that you would like to be released from our agreement. It was mutually lucrative. But if that is your wish, I respect it. I shall send my men around to tie up any loose ends.
Uh-oh. No, that means.
My friend.
Message 2. Hello, darling. It's Bijou. Look, sweetie, but I'm going to have to put our little plans on hold. I've spoken to that insurance man and his girlfriend and told them pretty much everything. I want to be with you, Willie, but Henri's murder, you know. Anyway, I can't possibly leave here until his name is cleared. I feel so guilty, darling. Do you think he knew about us? Do take care with that Russian, my love. Bon voyage, my love. A bientôt. You have no more messages.
Wow.
So Bijou knew about everything. At least she was faithful to Henri in the end. And what if Madovsky's guy got here first?
What if Madovsky's guy's still here?
Mm-mm. Answer phone is definitely Britishism. Yeah, I figured it was.
Who knows what useful objects this cupboard might hold?
Don't get too excited,
It's like
George.
a jar of peanut butter or something.
Well, looky here. A useful bottle of Diet Cola.
It was a cheap bottle of Diet Cola. It was the only thing in the cupboard.
You never know when you might need a Diet Cola.
I'm just taking it to spite Nico. It's useful, damn it.
Hobbs's sandals lay on the floor. The sofa was a wreck. Another Hobbs masterpiece.
It looks like a Klimt. Hard to tell without seeing it more closely, but I believe that's a Gustav Klimt. Oh,
no.
there he is.
What's up?
Nico?
I mean, probably could have seen him from the doorway, actually.
Oh no, Hobbs. Is he?
Dead? Sure looks that way.
Poor guy.
Oh,
He's been strangled. You know, maybe
Ugh.
Simeon was right. It seems like anyone who gets close to this painting dies.
The painting didn't kill him, George. This is all about money.
I was looking at that red stain on his chest and going, oh, he was shot. No, strangled. That's worse. Yeah. Well, I guess to be fair, the light in here is pretty dim, but yeah, like, I'm sure they could have seen, like, from the doorway, across the room. Especially, look at this. There's light coming in through the roof, through the skylight, right on him. Yeah, exactly.
The skylight was leaking. Hobbs had been using the bucket to catch the water.
Well, if you close the window, maybe it wouldn't leak.
It was a still life.
This one's really strange.
It's an abstract, George.
Of course it is.
I knew that. You think I didn't know that?
The mechanism was for opening and closing the skylight. It looked corroded. The skylight was slightly ajar.
I wonder if that's how Madovsky's goon got in.
Isn't this beautiful?
It is, George. But we have things to do.
I'm not a great fan of still life.
An acquired taste, perhaps.
Another Hobbs masterpiece.
Ooh, this one's a bit dull, don't you think?
It's supposed to be still life, George.
Boring.
A beautiful scene.
Come on, George. We need to get going.
There's the that's the Vincent van Gogh self-portrait right there.
What do you think of this portrait?
It looks familiar. Who is it?
I can't put my finger on it.
Really? You both suck.
It was another fabulous painting. That painting would have looked pretty good back in the office.
Take a look at this. Someone's cut out a painting from this frame in a hurry. The canvas left around the frame looks just like La Malediccio.
If that was La Malediccio, then someone's beaten us to it.
But remember how Bijou said the original was hidden?
You're right.
And Hobbs is a master forger.
Then whoever stole this one has got themselves a genuine Hobbs fake.
And the original should still be around here, hidden somewhere.
Nice job, Hobbs. Nico, out of the way.
It was a paint-splattered dust sheet.
Hi, Snow Crane.
It was Hobbs. He'd been murdered. Strangled from the look of it.
Poor Hobbs.
Whoever did this was a professional. We need to be careful.
He's got a thing in his pocket.
Hobbs had been strangled.
Yeah, you can kind of see the bruises around his neck there.
Hobbs had got in way over his head and paid the price. Hobbs had got in way... There was a packet of mints in Hobbs's pocket.
Dead man's mints. No law against taking them.
You have no shame, Georges.
I'm an adventure game protagonist. How many times do I have to tell you? Though really, it's like, sometimes it's hard to justify. Like, no normal person would do that, I don't think. Like, unless there's something seriously wrong with you, you don't just take stuff out of dead people's pockets on the off chance that you might need it later. Like, you're gonna have a reason. Like, you have to have a reason to take things out of a dead man's pockets instead of just, oh hey, free mints. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, that was the only use I could think of for having a bottle of cola. Like, there's probably gonna be like, I'm gonna find some like breath mints or like seltzer tablets or something. I'm gonna have to like drop in this cola for some reason. And lo and behold, because I don't know what other use a bottle of cola would have in an adventure game. Aside from, I guess, just like trading to a thirsty person for some reason.
It was a pair of old sandals.
Okay, so that's screwed to the wall.
A paint-splattered old dust sheet.
Actually, I wonder if I can I put the dust sheet over Hobbs? Give him some dignity.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Oh, alright. Yo, over solo. Oh, cool. I want to play 13 Sentinels. That game looks good. And it's Vanillaware. And Vanillaware is awesome. It's like sci-fi Odin sphere.
La Maledizione.
We found it!
Amazing.
You're sure it's the real thing?
Well, I'm no expert, but yeah, it must be.
Look, in the middle.
It's the same face that Hobbs drew on his sketch, and the same symbol cut into his forehead.
He must have uncovered it when he was cleaning the painting. But I wonder why a tree was originally painted over it.
Like Simeon said, hidden Gnostic secrets. One thing is certain, this one is the original.
Which means whoever cuts the painting from that easel has a copy.
And I'll bet my bottom dollar it doesn't have the hidden image in the Ouroboros. We've got the painting, Nico, but there's gotta be more to find in here.
You're right. Once the police are involved, we won't get another chance.
We need to be quick. Whoever killed Hobbs may come back.
Cool. We have it.
Father Simeon had said La Maledizione was a map. It was the strangest map I'd ever seen.
Oh boy. A broken sword mainstay. Here's a thing. Here's a bunch of things in that thing you can look at. And they're all clues to something.
It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned. In the clouds, a bearded figure looked out over the landscape. An ethereal figure was emerging from the clouds.
Oh. The green light and the blue light.
The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light. The youthful figure held a glowing blue orb in his hand.
Yeah, it's true. George has seen some real strange maps in his day.
The priest appeared to have a padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place? A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbes must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting. But what did it mean? And what was its link to the Tabula Veritatis? A symbol was cut into the man's forehead. Simeon had claimed that it was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis.
Well, there's a T and a V right there.
Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. Within the ring, there were a number of houses. It was a village or a small town. Inside the ring was a castle gate. I had no idea what it signified.
Dog-headed man.
It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him.
Oh. Probably something to do with the Dominicans. Since Simeon mentioned that they were the hounds of God. Domini Canem.
It was
Canis.
some kind of medieval human pyramid.
Canis, lupus, lupus.
It was some kind of medieval human pyramid.
Real-life Gnostics didn't leave paintings as they believed the material world was evil. Cool! So this whole plot, the whole plot of this game is a lie. Love it. Alright, cool. What did the,
Simeon's notes were related to the Tabula Veritatis,
see.
but their connection with La Maledictio wasn't clear.
check this again.
Whatever it was, I suspected it was what got him killed. The first passage read, "And thus spoke the accused. In this ritual we find succor. Clad in blue, the perfecti take the form of the spiritual and look towards the rising sun, toward the tree of knowledge. Clad in green, the credentes look the other way, towards the setting sun, where stands the tree of life." I wondered what it all meant. The illustration showed a group of colored figures engaged in some sort of ritual. The blue and green figures appeared to be in control. The crowd in the foreground were colored red. I guessed it was a representation of the ritual in the text.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see, but you can see that, like, to the left here is the bearded figure from the painting, and to the right here is the young man. Because he's got that spiky halo crown thing going on, and they both have their lights in their hands. And then I guess these are the two trees. Interesting. Okay, so what am I doing here?
Pouring the cola into the bucket would have been a waste.
All right. See you later, Muckafort. So what if I do this?
I dropped the mints into the cola and quickly tightened the cap again.
Trembling bottle. Okay, so I have a soda bomb.
I'd put the mints inside the cola bottle. It was about to blow.
I don't know why I'm doing that. What else am I looking for in here? I mean, I have La Maledictio. What else am I supposed to find here? I can't talk to Nico.
We had La Malediccio, but we needed to try and figure out who killed Hobbs.
Okay. How would I do that?
That was never going to happen.
Oops.
Just had to loosen the cap a little and...
Oh. Okay. So the whole point of that was to open the skylight.
The skylight was slightly ajar.
Oh, I don't have the chain anymore. Yarn?
That wouldn't make any sense. That was never going to happen. That was almost a great idea. Almost. Nico,
Yes, Josh?
what should we do now?
It's pretty quiet up here. Let's take a look around.
Maybe. I mean, I think we could get a pretty good look at it already.
Whoever did this was a professional. We need to be careful.
It hasn't changed. Lighting's still the same. Anything else on him? No? I don't see anything else. Yeah. I don't even know why we need to get up there in the first place. I guess to, like, try and find the person who killed Hobbs. I mean, I could have just kept the chain from outside, right? Oh, maybe the dust sheet.
That wouldn't have worked.
No? Can't tie knots in that.
That would be pointless. That wouldn't work. The mechanism for the skylight was old and corroded.
What are you trying to get me to do, game? I don't understand. I don't see anything I can use to get up there. Hemorrhoid cream territory, yeah. God, I hope not.
That was never going to work. What do you think of this, Nico?
I think you have an insatiable habit for collecting things, George.
Adventure game protagonist.
Want a closer look at the painting?
Not really. Paying too much attention to that thing tends to get you killed.
Ah, it's like the knife in Silent Hill 2.
What do you think of this, Nico?
I think you...
I mean, to be fair, she does too. She is also an adventure game protagonist and therefore prone to picking up everything that isn't nailed down.
What do you think of this, Nico?
I don't know. Do you think it might be useful?
The skylight was slightly ajar. It was a bucket used to catch drips.
Oh, I haven't looked at the pinboard yet.
Hobbs had a bulletin board on the wall.
Ah, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot to look at that thing. I was like, I'll look at that later, and then I didn't.
Nico, come and take a look at this.
That's blindingly
Looks like
obvious.
Hobbs has been busy. A
Thing I
map
was
of
missing.
Catalonia, sketches and notes on the painting.
Do you think Hobbes was looking for this tabula veritatis?
I think Hobbs was a lot cleverer than he seemed. It looks like a sketch of a figure from La Malediccio.
I guess Hobbes was mining it for clues.
I wondered what Hobbs was looking for on a map of Catalonia. A photograph of some kind of human pyramid. It's from an article about Castel Català.
It's Catalan, I think. Catalan Castle.
Hobbs linked it to his sketch of the human pyramid from the painting. Another Ouroboros. Looks like Hobbs picked the painting apart for clues.
There must be something here that shows us where the tablet is.
So, okay, so I guess Hobbs was also trying to uncover the secret of the painting.
It's the tree from the painting, the one with all the people in it.
Very creepy.
Okay, so this is the human pyramid from the painting.
Look, Hobbes has highlighted Castel again.
And he connected the two. So this pyramid could be a castel. Something was familiar about this part of the painting. Marquez was interested in this sketch as well. It's scribbled all over it.
It must be important.
I didn't really know what I was looking for, but I was sure there was a clue there somewhere. Town of Lampolla. The city of Tarragona. Castel de Monson. The city of Barcelona. I knew that one at least. Castel de Rubí. Castel de Galifa.
I wonder how far off George's pronunciation of these names is.
Town of Lleida. Castel de Balaguer. Castel de Pubol. Castel del Montgrí. The city of Girona. The city of Berga. The city of Tremp. Castel de Gurb.
Generic universal role-playing castle?
The town of Figueras. Castel de Besora. The town of Laseo de Geo. Castel del Sants. I think Sants means saints.
That's what Marquez wrote on the photo.
So that would make a Castel del Sants a tower of saints.
Like in the painting. This must be the clue. I guess this pretty much ties up the investigation.
Wait, it wasn't
George.
done.
Yeah.
Parlo Alcatla.
Should be enough to get Nave off my back.
No, it wasn't
In
done.
the end, it was all about money.
And greed. Medovsky wanted to sell the painting and claim the insurance.
And he didn't care how many people he killed along the way. So what now? Hand over everything to the police?
God, no.
I guess so. With what we found out, Langham should have no trouble picking up Medovsky in Spain. I do wonder what that secret map points to.
You still think the evil Gnostics are behind it all?
I don't know. But I do have questions that haven't been answered.
Such as?
Well, what do those symbols on the painting mean? What was Marquez really up to? Why was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis hidden under layers of paint?
And why is the building on fire?
And what did...
What?
Did you say fire?
You what? Don't do that.
We need to get out of here.
You're not supposed to just throw open doors when a building is on fire. I mean, this is hardly the first time George has been in a building that's on fire. Let's be honest here. Plus, the previous time that happened, he was also being menaced by a spider. A terrifying, deadly spider.
The door led back to Hobbs's studio. I wasn't going to open that door with a fire on the other side of it.
Yeah, from what I remember, you're not supposed to just open doors in a fire. Because the sudden influx of oxygen could make the fire suddenly grow bigger. Okay, so... Oh, I can still look at the pinboard. Yeah, exactly. You're also supposed to, like, put your hand against the door to see if there's a fire on the other side before you open it.
Castel de Tosas. Looked like we got all we could from that map. Castel de Montardo.
Okay, that's all I wanted. I just wanted him to say those last two words. Or names. Nico?
Nico,
Yes, Josh?
any ideas?
Yeah, or touch the
I
doorknob.
think we start looking for another way out, and fast.
I'm looking.
I'm looking. So,
The skylight was slightly ajar.
okay, but how do we get to it? Maybe now?
That wouldn't work.
Also, if I dick around too long, will I die? I've not found any ways to die in this game so far. Trevor, get us out of here.
That would be pointless.
Go for help, boy. Yeah, metal doorknob in a fire. Not a great idea to just go around touching those without taking the necessary precautions.
That wouldn't work.
I don't know what to do. How the fuck do I get out of this window? Is there any, like... No?
The mechanism for the skylight was old and corroded. That was never going to happen. That wouldn't make any sense. Whoever had taken the painting was going to be disappointed.
Can I use the clothesline, maybe? No. I don't see anything else to do. It's got to be through the skylight, but I don't see anything that I can use to get up there. I don't know. Phone. Call the police. Matches, yes, matches will help me in a fire.
That was never gonna happen. So, just like Hobbes, Marquez was looking for the Castel de Sants too. Marquez had circled one of the figures and written Judas. I wondered if he was identifying him as Judas Iscariot. Back in Bible class, Judas was definitely one of the bad guys.
And there's the dog-headed priest.
Marquez had scribbled the word Sants across the photograph. Marquez had circled one of the figures in the tower and identified her as Magdalena.
Yeah. It's the only thing I can think of to do. If I'm gonna die, I may as well die appreciating art.
Nico,
Yes, Josh?
any ideas?
I think we start looking for another way out, and fast.
I'm looking. The skylight was slightly ajar. The skylight was slightly ajar.
I don't see any way. Wait.
It would have made a cool grappling hook, but then I realized the yarn wasn't strong enough to carry my weight.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Okay, so I had the right thought.
Tying the sheet to the crowbar made a halfway decent grappling hook.
Okay, all right. That's the thing I was missing, putting together.
This should help us get out of here.
Impressive.
After you, Nico.
I like that he gestured to me, the player.
Terrific. Out of the fire into the frying pan.
Wait, Josh! Isn't that...
Langham. Oh, thank God. Hey, Langham!
Langham! Help! We're up here!
Did he set the fire? Is he one of Is he Medovsky's goon? Oh, fucking hell.
Quick. Round here.
Why didn't he help us?
Just
I don't know. Maybe because he started the fire. Because he wanted to kill us.
Why?
I have no idea.
You think he killed Hobbs?
Could be. Maybe Simeon too.
So who is he? And who does he really work for?
I don't know. But I do know one thing. This is not over.
Me nor.
Josh! Do you hear that?
London's finest. Now you be nice to the firemen.
So what now?
Now, we go to Spain in search of the Castel del Sants and the Tabula Veritatis.
Who was it who predicted that Langham was gonna be evil? Because you fucking called it. Good job, whoever that was.
Nico and I had thought the adventure was over. Actually, we'd only just started. Nothing was what it seemed. On a trail of corruption and greed, we'd stumbled upon a murderous conspiracy. A conspiracy whose roots lay in mysteries older than the written word. We didn't really have any choice.
Cool. If this was an episodic game, this would totally be where it ended.
Catalonia, the foothills of the Pyrenees. After a short flight and a long drive, Nico and I arrived at Castel del Sants. Back in London, we tracked down La Maledicció,
Roof hanger.
and it started to unravel its secrets. The painting was a coded map to the location of the Tabula Veritatis, an ancient artifact which Father Simeon had claimed could raise the devil, for which he and others had already been murdered. We had to find the tabula before the killers. We knew they would stop at nothing.
It's so pretty. Oh my god, look at this.
Let's just hope we got here before the bad guys.
Environmental art-gasm.
Seems quiet enough.
Looks like nobody's been here for years.
Must have been a beautiful place once upon a time.
It still is.
You think the tabular is really going to be here?
Somewhere. If we can just decode the painting.
I have a thing for ruins.
Well,
Oh,
it looks deserted.
this is gorgeous. Oh! Whoop! Nice dive roll, George.
Deserted? I don't think so.
Did you see who it was?
No, the sun was in my eyes.
Looks like somebody's beating us to it.
But who? Medovsky?
Langham?
Whoever it is, we need to get in there.
All right. You make a diversion. I'll try and reach some cover.
Yeah.
And be careful.
Are you kidding? You're the one who is going to get shot.
Yeah, no, this game is gorgeous. Honestly, all of the Broken Sword games have been really good looking. Like, even the less good looking ones, still pretty good looking. I think I would say that... I want to say that 3. Like, Broken Sword 3 was probably the least impressive visuals-wise, and even that had some pretty impressive visuals. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm Nico now. Okay, great. Yeah, ruins are awesome.
Parts of the wall had fallen down. The crumbling wall offered limited cover.
Broken Sword is now a cover-based shooter.
Josh looked ready to run for cover. The place looked run down and deserted.
What is that blue thing on the fountain there? Is it a bird?
The shots were coming from the house. I needed to
Inside
distract the
house.
shooter so Josh could run through. The mountains made a magnificent backdrop. Shame the place was left to fall apart.
Oh man, yeah. And you see sometimes, like, reconstructions of, like, this is probably what it looked like. But, I mean, that'll probably never measure up to the real thing. I know, right? It's just like, it's probably dead. It's a Norwegian blue.
Climbing over the wall would not have been a great idea.
Gears of broken war swords. Let's see.
I had been using it to clean up Adam's apartment. In the rush to escape, I must have left it in my pocket. George had a golf club once made by the same company.
So it's a telescoping mop, apparently. And she just put it in her pocket. Didn't George say that he invented that telescoping golf club? George's the liar.
The gum was all chewed and still sticky. On its own, the map wasn't going to fool anyone. They didn't go together. I needed to try something else.
I would too. I would love... Oh, helmet. Hello. What's that doing there?
A rusty old helmet lay on the
Thank
ground.
you. Yeah, I'd love a broken sword game that's just Nico. All Nico, all the time. Stand there thinking until the shooter runs out of ammo. Perfect.
It was an old helmet.
Yeah, they can't keep shooting forever.
A helmet on a pole? Always useful.
Excuse me. Or what's that, who's that Metal Gear boss that you have to wait, that one of the ways to kill him is you just wait until he dies of old age?
I just hope this works. Are you ready?
Can't wait.
That's not the fear, is it? No, that's a different one. What the heck was that one? What's that guy's name? Is it this? Oh no, it's a goat! No!
Oh no. I'd made it without getting shot, but I sure didn't feel lucky. Somehow I had to distract the shooter again, and this time I was on my own.
Out of the line
With a
of
ghost
fire.
from the past giving me an evil stare.
Into the goat. Goat. He gets a character sheet. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't checked the character files in a while. Let's do that. Character gallery. It is the greatest of all time, goat. Okay, right. Simeon, oops, did not want to do that. Waiter, yep. Oh, here's a kitty. Hello. Did he get dinner? Oh. Oh. I bet you're hungry. You left before dinner. Got all pouty and decided to leave instead of... There he goes. Sorry, distracted by cat. Okay, Nave, Ronnie, Bassam. Yes, we talked. Annette. I think this is around where we stopped. Yeah. Okay, so let's catch up on characters. Annette Maxim. Annette's fed up, broken, exhausted by her 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day job at Vera Security. From the wrong side of the Paris tracks, she's a veteran of the gambling /security/hostess world. Of course, it would help her skin tone and gravel voice if she gave up the 40 cigarettes a day habit. Oh yes, and the drinking. Man, judge much? Bijou Dubois. Bijou is floaty, forgetful, and terribly posh, or so she pretends. She found her fortune first by becoming an extremely compliant artist's model, and then by marrying Henri in the days when he still had money. Talk to her alone for 5 minutes, and she'll analyze your childhood traumas and coax you into a back massage. Tiago Marquez. Marquez is a survivor of the Spanish Civil War. Canny, shrewd, observant, and manipulative, fearless, and still as fit as a 50-year-old. The years spent in a prison camp in southern France waiting for the war to finish hardened him. He's single-minded, determined, and suffers no fools gladly. Hobbs. Wilf Hobbs. Working-class boy and gifted artist, Hobbs won a bursary to London's top art school and quickly became the bête noire of the young British artist scene, before squandering his talents on drugs, women, and gambling. Hobbs is mercurial, sharp, and fearless. He's also rude, drunk, self-deceiving, obstinate, and very, very angry. Medovsky. No first name given. Medovsky is an aspiring oligarch, doing his best to ape the lifestyle and mannerisms of the London ex-KGB billionaires he hangs out with in Chelsea. He knows he doesn't quite have the brains of his Russian heroes, but what he lacks in intelligence is more than made up for in sheer, natural, icy ruthlessness. Shears. Shears is a football fan turned personal bodyguard and gardener. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, so he and Medovsky are well suited to each other. In an attempt to sublimate his more violent inclinations, he's taken up topiary, revealing no little artistic ability. Piermont! Lady Piermont first appeared in Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. She claims an impeccable lineage in that my blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England. And she's not afraid to flaunt it. One thing is certain, she can always be relied upon in a tight spot. That is true. Shears, knife, yep. Fleur! Back in the days of Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, Fleur ran a flower stall. George described her as a cheery old soul, the kind you'd cross the street to avoid. Now she's got her own flower shop from where she watches the world go by. Generous and surprisingly helpful, she likes to dabble with fortune-telling. Topiary, it is a fun word, yeah. Like, it only comes up in very specific, it's very specific conversations. Alex Langham. A suave, genial Englishman, Langham works for the art division of Interpol. There's an art division of Interpol? Cool. Here he is, he's back. Hi. You have a nice dinner? You gonna sit there for a while? Or you wanna be on my lap? Come on. You wanna do a little... Here you go. Yeah, here he is. Time for cat cam. Cat. Oh, all right. You want to be on my desk then, I guess. Okay. You can just see his tail.
Technically still a cat.
Yep. Technically still a cat cam. Sorry, let me adjust my camera. Can you get out of the way, dude? You just okay. You just want to sit on the corner of my desk. Fine. Let me make some room for you, you weirdo. Just wants to sit on the corner of my desk like a gargoyle. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, right. A suave, genial Englishman. Langham works for the art division of Interpol, because there is one, apparently. He is erudite, intelligent, well-educated, and charming. Certainly not someone who's going to be sidelined by Inspector Nabe on this case. Adam. Adam is Nico's neighbor, with a passion for coin collecting and pugs. Liking everything in order, he is in for quite a shock when he finds his flat turned over and a pool of blood on the floor. We tried to clean it up. Your neighbor has a large bush that's trimmed to the shape of Totoro. That's awesome. Are there any pictures of someone like standing next to it? Like at the bus station? Just like no, aw. Well, you need to sneak into their yard and do that. Goat. A stubborn, wily, frustrating, and proudly Catalan goat. Not unlike his Irish counterpart. Do not speak of the Irish goat. The black goat of Ireland with 1,000 young. Anyway.
Ripe apples hung from the tree.
Okay. Oh, there's the shooter.
The shots were coming from inside the house.
Shots are coming from inside the house.
The crumbling fountain wouldn't provide me with any cover. The old tree offered cover from the shooter.
Hey, kitty. What are you doing? That goat does not give a crap. Oh, there he goes. Onto the beanbag.
The old car was riddled with bullet holes. Luckily, the goat was tied to an old tire. Unluckily, it was blocking my way.
Aw, that is a shame. It's not like the most amazing movie ever, but it's worth watching.
The view was beautiful. I wish I had time to enjoy it.
It's really cute. If you like cute movies, check it out. Yes, you have seen Your Neighbor is Totoro.
A pile of apples had just been laid on a sheet, just out of the goat's reach.
Hey, welcome back, Michael Fort. Revenge of Goat.
A pile of old brandy bottles had been discarded behind the car.
What happens if I... What happens if I just do this?
Hey, what? Whoa!
Okay. I don't just immediately get shot.
Oh, heck.
Oh no.
Ow!
Oh. Okay. All right.
Hey, that's mine. The goat had eaten Hobbs' carefully crafted provenance.
Oh no, fuck you. Well, I hope all these inventory items are expendable. You better not eat Trevor.
Oh, heck.
There we go. The quest to get George killed. Well, you know, this is Mortality Monday, so yeah. All right.
The apples were bruised.
Okay.
They were dirty and badly bruised. I wouldn't offer an apple like that to an enemy. But a goat was different. Now then, old fella. You don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No.
I will kill you. Oh! That goat. It's a goat's quest to get me killed.
The side view mirror glinted in the sun.
Oh.
The side view mirror lay too far into goat territory.
Goat territory. Okay. What if I do this?
Oh boy, you're gonna love this. I distracted the goat, but it wouldn't take him long to eat that apple. I still wasn't going to get near the car.
Okay.
Maybe the big pile of juicy apples over there was a better distraction.
Okay. Then I probably have to move the tire.
You want another apple, old fella? I distracted the goat, but it would...
Sneak, sneak. Now run like heck. That's more like it.
The goat now had a whole pile of apples to tuck into. I tossed him my last apple.
Yeah. Goats are pretty cool. They have a bad reputation, but they're kind of fascinating animals. Surprisingly smart. Okay. Probably...
I wasn't going to frighten the shooter with his own reflection.
No, but like a... sun? I can get the sun in his eyes.
That was almost a great idea. Almost.
What is your problem?
Even while he was eating, the goat had his eye on me.
Yeah. Chickens are cool too. Goat hate George. Yep. George just has no luck with goats.
The goat had turned away, and I decided to leave him alone.
Yeah, a goat gives zero shits about the bullets that are flying around. The gunshots.
Even while he was eating,
Oh,
the sun was blinding.
there we go. Walk to the sun. That's what I want.
I blinded the shooter. Time to make a dash for it.
Wilhelm scream!
Don't think I can't see you, senor. If you so much as move an inch, I shall shoot you.
Why don't you do it now? Ramon, if you can see me, why don't you shoot me now? Huh? Come on, do it. I dare ya.
The shooter was just an old man in a straw hat with a large gun. It was a wind chime made out of old cans.
Oh, I moved.
Senor, please! Whoever you are, hold your fire! I'm not armed!
Good. That makes it easier for me to shoot you.
My name is George Stobart. I'm a friend!
I have no friends.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. All we want is a quick look inside the Castell.
I don't believe you. You are here to kill Senor Marquez.
Senor Marquez? He's alive? What, he'll vouch for us.
You don't fool me like that. Get out of here before I kill you.
Please, put the gun down.
No. Leave now, or I shoot.
Vostè,
Yeah.
venghi a mi.
Do you understand what I am saying?
Try saying it and let's see.
Well, I'm George Stobart, and I come in peace. Do you mind putting that down? I've had a really bad day.
Guns don't agree with you?
No, and neither do goats. I've got bruises in places that, well, you know, places.
So leave.
We're here looking for something.
Well, go look for it somewhere else.
Please, put the gun down. I'm not armed.
And I'm still not hearing an explanation.
I can understand the old man being edgy, but you look like a woman who's seen the world.
Nice work. You managed to insult Ramon and me in one sentence.
It's a skill.
We were helping a man called Marquez in Paris.
He is my father.
I could see where she inherited her temperament. Your father? Well, he's our friend.
Why should I believe you? Show me proof.
How about this one?
I have your father's medallion.
So you're a thief too, huh?
Would you like a cookie?
I don't take gifts from strangers.
How about this?
That's not proof. Try again.
How about some lovely flowers?
I hate flowers.
Look at this.
Try again, mister.
Nice that she's giving me so many chances.
Look at this photo.
It's old. Do I care?
You probably should.
We tracked down his painting. La Maledictio. Look.
Where did you get this?
In London.
All right.
You better come with me, but no funny business, okay?
You know, you sound just like my friend Nico.
Nico!
She sounds kind of like the same voice actress for Nico.
What's going on, Ramon? Who's out there?
Some crazy American. Don't worry. Eva will deal with him.
Please, Eva.
Papa. These people want to talk to you.
Eva, I thought we agreed to shoot intruders on sight. You, how did you find me?
It wasn't easy, senor.
We thought you were dead.
You were wrong.
They've brought you something, Papa.
Can it be? At last, la malédiction.
Well, Senor Marquez, looks like La Malediccio hangs in its right place again.
Indeed. I have waited all my life for this.
But something interesting?
The painting. It is different. The face in the middle.
The one with the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis on it?
How do you know about the tabula?
A priest told me. Said it was the devil's work.
Pah! Priests. Full of lies, every one of them.
Oh, really? Well, this priest said that the tabula was an instrument to raise the devil.
Fool. Who would want to raise the devil?
But you do want to find the tabula.
Yes, because it is a Gnostic treasure. It is special, and my duty is to keep it safe.
I was sure that Marquez still wasn't telling me the whole truth. And now?
I shall decipher the painting and find the tabula. Before she died, my mother said that once the painting hung here again, its meaning would become clear, and the route to the tabula would be revealed.
So, what's the answer? Where's the tabula?
I don't know. The room has changed.
Was there something different about the room back then?
No. Yes. I don't know. You must help me.
Well, how? I'm not a Gnostic.
Senor, you must, because soon the Russian will be here.
He knows about Castel del Sans?
I regret, senor, that in Paris I told his sidekick a little too much.
Ah, well, I guess we'd better figure this out. And fast.
I'll go and keep watch.
Shoot on sight, remember.
Well, Nico, what now?
You try and work out just why the painting has to be in this room. I'll go and see if Eva knows anything.
Whether he knew it or not, I was sure Marquez had the answers.
This fireplace matches the diagram in Simeon's notes, and also there are trees on either side of the fireplace. That's got to be important.
It was a shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The scroll under the shield read El Pont de Suerte.
Yes. I'll go and see if Eva knows anything. Winky wink.
The scroll below the shield read Tremp. The scroll beneath the shield read Puicharda. The scroll below the shield read Girona.
My Girona.
It was a circular stained glass window.
Sorry, not sorry. Ah, there's more.
The scroll beneath the shield read Figueres. The scroll under the shield read Olot. The scroll below the shield read Berga. The scroll beneath the shield read Bascara. The scroll under the shield read Roses. The scroll below the shield read Lorette de Mar. The green stone figure was barefoot and wearing a hat. There was a piece of stone on the ground. It looked like a discarded statue.
Gimme. I'm just gonna raid your house for goodies. Don't mind me.
The bookcase held an assortment of ancient books.
Stuff.
It was a collection of what could only be described as stuff.
Oh, come on. I'm sure you can go into more detail than that.
There was a crate of brandy amongst all the mess. The door led out to the cloisters.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. Let's finish up in here first. Hey, hi there, Archmagus.
The bookcase held an assortment of ancient books. The carved trees bore a remarkable resemblance to the ones in Simeon's notes. The fireplace was imposing. La Maledizio now hung above it. The carved figure, it also matched the pose of the figures in Simeon's picture. The carved figure resembled the young man in the painting. The carved figure was like the bearded man in the painting. It also reminded me of the figures from the illustration in Simeon's notes. Ramon, gun in hand, was peering through the old window. A sturdy oak door led out to the porch.
So, until you came here, you knew nothing about the castle?
Didn't know, wasn't interested. I better get back on guard in case anyone else shows up.
Your father needs our help, Eva.
My father needs rest, peace, and quiet. Not more of this Gnostic nonsense.
So, what did you find out?
Not a lot. Eva thinks her father's losing it. She doesn't have much time for Gnosticism. She's never been here before. In fact, Marquez never even talked about the place. As far as I can tell, she and her father never got on. She left home the moment she could.
I don't blame her. So why is she here now?
Marquez begged her, said he was in danger. I guess maybe I'll go inside and have a look around too.
Tell me if you find anything. I'm not having much luck so far.
I haven't finished yet. Ah, here's the other statue. Or another statue. Ah, broken blue statue.
Eva looked like she meant business. The fountain had stopped working long ago. It was an old, weathered sundial. From the dial, I could see that the main doors of the house faced north.
Okay, that's probably important.
The blue statue was missing its head. Only his robes and sandaled feet remained. The blue-colored statue was robed with a bald head and bare feet.
Gesundheit.
Hello, Eva.
Signor Stobart.
Please, call me George.
I'd rather not. When are you and your girlfriend leaving?
Actually, She's not my girlfriend.
I don't know what your scam is, senor. You may have fooled my father, but you don't fool me.
Well, I can sure see where you get your manners from. I have this aftershave. What do you think?
I think you should keep it to yourself.
All right. Very much not what the subtitle said, but okay.
I was sure she didn't want to see it. She probably wouldn't care. Cookie?
It looks disgusting. I'll pass.
Eva, meet Trevor. You don't have a problem with him?
No, my bar is full of them.
And they all have names.
Eva wouldn't be interested. Do you know anything about this statue?
I've seen a few of them lying around. I guess the fascists smashed them up in the war.
Do these notes mean anything to you?
Some old religious texts. So what?
What do you make of this?
They're sketches of my father's painting.
The artist paid for the knowledge with his life.
Figures. That painting brings bad luck to everyone who gets near it.
Any more thoughts on the statues?
They're just old stones.
Any more?
They're
I didn't think she'd be interested. Here, these are for you.
I hate flowers.
I should have guessed that.
She did say that earlier.
This is your family, right?
Looks like it.
Do you recognize this?
It's my father's medallion. He said he lost it.
Yeah, he left it in Paris. Do you know anything about it?
When I was a kid, he never let it out of his sight.
Your father scribbled some notes on this photograph.
So, we have the painting. What do you need a bad photograph for?
Tell me about your father.
When my mother died, he brought me up.
As a Gnostic?
He tried to teach me that stuff. Said I had a religious vocation. Turns out I didn't. On my 18th birthday, I left home and never went back.
Tell me about Ramon.
Apparently he worked here when he was a boy. A loyal servant, even though the family left and never came back. More fool him.
Tell me about yourself.
I left home as soon as I could, lived a bit, and now I own a bar in Marseille.
That explains why you know how to use a gun.
No, senor. I learned how to use a gun so I could get rid of vermin.
Eva was a real charmer.
Hey, no judgment.
What do you know about La Malediccio?
My father has been obsessed by it all his life. He thinks it's full of secret messages. I think it's a crock of
Sure you do.
A crock of mierda.
Nico tells me you don't really know about Gnosticism.
Don't know, don't care. And I don't need saints and gods telling me how to live my life.
I can see why you and your father don't get along. So, you don't know anything about Gnostics?
They're a religious sect. They belong in the past. My father's obsessed with them, and that's all I know.
All right, then. Well, good talking to you, Ava. Have fun standing out here pointing your gun at nothing. You, talk to me.
A few words, senor?
Good. Bye.
Sorry?
You wanted a few words. I just gave you 2.
Ramon sure was a little light in the charm department.
Nonsense. I love him.
Excuse me? I'll leave you to it then.
All right, how about you?
Senor Marquez?
Mr. Stobart?
If we're going to find the tabula,
Yes?
then you will have to help.
Of course.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
When have I not been honest?
He probably wouldn't care. I didn't think he'd be interested. Marquez probably wouldn't have anything to say about it. Rich tea cookie?
It looks similar to a Marie.
Marie, huh? Can you dunk a Marie?
Dunk? What is dunk?
No way. You never dunked?
I don't think so.
Wow. Well, here's a promise. When this is all over, I'll teach you how to dunk.
Thank you, George. I look forward to that.
Aw.
Did I ever mention Trevor?
The old cockroach in a matchbox trick, eh?
Ah, you know it.
It's nearly as old as ferret in the pants.
I'm getting out of touch. He wouldn't want to see it.
Ferret in the pants, huh?
I found this.
My father had a collection of those.
Father Simeon, the Dominican priest, was carrying these papers when he was killed.
So?
You're not interested in them?
I have no interest in priests or their papers, senor.
Yeah. The little things. Bonding with the other generations by teaching them how to eat cookies.
Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Malediccio.
It was drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then he knew of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
I don't know, but he's dead now.
Just as well. The fewer that know the secrets of La Malediccio, the better.
Take a look at this.
An old statue. It looks like someone used it for target practice.
I found this.
My father...
Marquez wouldn't want to see it. You want this bunch of flowers?
No.
So this is you with your mother and father?
Indeed. Taken in this very building many years ago.
I think this is yours.
My medallion. Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want it back?
No. You keep it for now. It has a meaning, a purpose. Perhaps you can find out what.
Sure. Just let me know if you ever want it back.
I feel like that's gonna be related somehow to like the red light, or the red the people in red in the in Simeon's notes.
Is this one of Nico's photographs of the robbery?
Yes, she gave it to me.
And did you write these notes on it?
Yes, I was trying to solve part of the painting.
Solve?
I never knew what lay in that portion of La Malediccio. The photograph you have of my family, this part of the painting was missing. But once I saw the Tower of Saints, I knew I had to come here. Just as you did, senor.
One moment. I will be right back. Just a second. BRB. I'm back.
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child, I would stand here for hours just staring at it. Who was the mysterious painter, the Serpent? And what did it mean, la malédiction, the curse? I asked my father, but he just told me to be patient. He said that one day I would know everything.
It's been a long time since that day, I imagine.
Senor, can you decipher any of the painting?
The Tower of Saints, of course. I knew it was a castell. And the saints themselves are Gnostic. You see the woman in red?
The one you marked in the photo?
She is Mary Magdalene. We revere her as Christ's greatest disciple. The rest, I don't know.
The symbol on the face, it is obviously the tabula.
But the elements around it, I don't know.
When were you last here, Senor?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power. My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years. They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago. In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these. He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret.
Interesting.
So he commissioned La Malédiction, embedding clues to the location of the tabula within the painting.
You couldn't have just, written it down somewhere.
But what is the tabula? What does it do?
I do not know. I know only that in the wrong hands, it would be catastrophic for mankind.
What happened back in Paris? We thought you were dead.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned a stolen painting owned by a Russian. Obviously, I informed him that I was the true owner.
Obviously.
Next thing I knew, this thug had me pinned to a chair and was threatening to shoot me. So I told him of the castell, and while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with a little China dog.
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type.
Yeah. Pug.
So, Eva is your daughter?
She was a gift from God, late in my life. One day she will find room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
Don't be too sure.
So, you're the good guys?
Good and evil are meaningless terms. We strive simply to maintain balance and keep the tabula from those who seek to exploit it for their own ends. We must hurry up and figure this out.
Okay. Before I look at the painting, let's check out this other room that I did not explore earlier. I bet there's another statue in here somewhere. Hey, right there.
It looked like this part of the castell had taken some damage.
God, I love
The
this
end of the
room.
passage was blocked off with rubble.
This hallway. This is so cool. Plants growing through things. Love it. So cool.
It was the lower half of a green, barefooted statue.
What is that?
It's an old statue. I think it might help to code the painting.
I'll take a look. Maybe I can help. This door is locked anyway.
Large double doors blocked the way. The door was locked.
Because I clearly didn't believe Nico when she said that.
The corridor was overgrown and full of rubble. There were spent bullet casings lying amongst the rubble. What exactly happened here?
I wonder how old those bullet casings are. Like, was this a recent gunfight, or did this happen a long time ago? Like, say, during the war. So we have two statues, four statues, 2 green, 2 blue.
What are you thinking, Nico?
The fireplace. It looks familiar.
You're right. You know what?
In Marquez's photo, his family was standing in front of it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at these photographs and such.
The photo was of the Marquez family.
Okay. So statues looking that way and that way.
On the fireplace behind them were 2 identical statues. Finally, La Malediccio was back in its rightful place. The medallion Marquez's father wore looked identical to the one I found in Paris. It was strange that Marquez didn't want it back. The young Marquez had no idea of the fate that was soon to befall his family. It was Marquez's mother.
Okay, so let me see again.
I wondered if the notes could help decrypt La Malediccio.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so blue, look toward the rising sun, toward the tree of knowledge. That's east. Clad in green, west. Okay. Alright, so blue to the right, green to the left. Which blue, though?
The blue-colored statue was robed with a bald head and bare feet. It resembled the statues in Marquez's family photo. The green stone figure was barefoot and wearing a hat. Like the other one, this looked a lot like the statues in Marquez's family photograph. The blue statue was missing its head. Only his robes and sandaled feet remained.
Okay.
A third one resembling the ornaments in the family photograph. It was the lower half of a green, barefooted statue. 4 statues, but only 2 belonged to the mantelpiece.
Okay, so let's check this again. So, looks like they look like they're both barefoot.
On the fireplace behind them were 2 identical statues. The green stone figure, it was the lower half of a...
And I think they're all bareheaded.
The blue-colored statue was... The blue statue, it was the lower... The green stone figure...
Okay, so this one is the one we want. And it's... Show me again, it's blue on the left. green on the left, blue on the right. Okay, so green to the left, blue to the right.
It was the Nope. I needed to try something else.
What? Oh, we have to do this. Hold on.
Marquez said that the
Okay.
painting contained clues only a Gnostic could solve. But when it was back in this room, all would become clear. The plinths looked like they could be rotated. The blue-colored the statues were facing outward, just like in the Marquez photo. I waited with bated breath for something to happen. Nothing. The painting held all the answers. The Tower of Saints had led us to the Castel. I wondered where the other clues would take us.
This dog-headed priest reminds me of who's that one character in Bleach with the wolf head? He's one of the captains. I can never remember his name, but he's like big dude, wolfy head. Sometimes wears a basket, a big like baskety helmet to cover to hide his dog head. Yeah, him. You know what I'm talking about. Cannot remember his name for the life of me. Maybe I need to light the fire?
The stone fireplace was old and dusty. It looked like it had lain undisturbed for decades. Senor Marquez?
We must hurry up and figure this out.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the fur, yeah.
The statues on the plinth were the same as the ones in the Marquez family photograph.
Okay, so I think I have the statues right, but there's something else I'm missing. You know what? Just for the fun, just because it's gonna drive me nuts, I'm gonna look up that guy's name. Komamura. Sajin Komamura. That is his name. Yeah.
The painting. It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned. It was a castle of saints, Castel de Saints, in Catalonia. It was a castle. The priest appeared to have a padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him.
Padlock through his mouth has gotta hurt.
There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place? A scarred face. Father Simeon had claimed that inside the ring, it was the figure of a... The figure was pointing up. Within the ring, inside the ring was a... The bearded figure was similar to the one on the fireplace in the hall. I wondered if there was a connection. The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light. The figure of the young man was just like the one on the front of the fireplace. It couldn't be a coincidence. The youthful figure held a glowing blue orb in his hand.
Well, we're going to have to puzzle this out next time, because I am out of time for now. That's good. It'll be oh, Kitty's back. Hello. It'll be a nice, big, gnarly puzzle to gnaw my way through next time. That'll be fun. Possibly horrendously frustrating, but we'll worry about that next time. So, yeah, for now, I will bid you good night. And I'll see you tomorrow for Cook Serve Delicious, and on Wednesday for Reciteer. Let's see who I can raid in the meantime. What have we got? We got... Ooh. Ooh, we got some Chrono Trigger. We got some more A Plague Tale. We got some Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't raided a Fall of Cthulhu in a while. He's playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's send you over to him. Yeah. Have some fun with that. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm enjoying making my way through this game. This is a good one. There've been no like really aggravating parts of this game so far. There've been some parts where I've gotten like stuck or like a little bit stumped by puzzles, but so far nothing I really nothing that's really pissed me off, like the stealth sections in the third game, for example, or like the ridiculously like unintuitive puzzles of the fourth game. But I mean, who knows, maybe something will happen that will make me hate this game, but I doubt it. They seem to have worked out all the kinks of the series so far. Anyway, yes. Thank you for watching. Take care, have a good night. See you tomorrow.